I was involved in an accident with an e-bike. Not my fault at all. I was driving up a street called Burley Hill in St. Catharines on my brand new e-bike. I just got it like 7 days before that. And a car fucking, some fucking jerk was ahead of me, and he, I guess he was gonna turn into this parking lot, and he didn't signal, so I didn't have any time to react. And to avoid smashing into the side of his car, because he didn't signal, so all of a sudden there was a car turning right in front of me, because I was like 5 feet behind him. So to avoid smashing into the side of this car, I slammed on my brakes, and I was going like 40 or 50. And because it was a new bike, the brakes worked too well. They're like brand new, because usually when you hit the brakes on an e-bike, the bike slows down. It doesn't just come to a stop. So I was going like 40, almost 50. From 40 to 50 to 0 in like 2 seconds. And I smashed onto the ground, and my e-bike fell over, and it fell on top of me, and I landed on my left side, and I hit my head on the ground, and thankfully I was wearing a helmet. And instead of fucking checking to make sure if I was okay, this guy drove away. And some woman saw what happened, and after, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go follow that guy, get his license plate. But apparently he drove away like 150 kilometers an hour onto the highway, so he fucking fled the scene. So right after I crashed, I'm laying there on the ground, and I was like, oh, I better make sure I don't have a broken arm or anything, so I'm not going to move too much. And then I was like thinking, and then I was thinking to myself, well, I'm lying in the middle of the street here, I better get up or I'm going to get run over. And I had the bike on top of me. It was from my chest covering my legs and my whole body. I was like, fuck. So within fucking like 3 seconds, I picked the bike up, and I'm all hurt, and my hand's covered in blood. And I pushed the bike to the sidewalk, and like within fucking like 5 seconds, my e-bike starts smoking, and I'm standing a foot away from it, and all of a sudden it fucking explodes in my face. A fucking giant explosion. And I just was like, and I yelled out, like, I was like cursing. I was like, fuck. And if I was still on the ground with the bike on top of me, it would have exploded on me. And I had like 8 seconds to fucking get up and move this bike to the sidewalk. And so I'm lucky I only landed on my arm and stuff, and I hit my head on the ground, but I was wearing a helmet. But if I got knocked out, I would be dead, because the bike exploded like a bomb 2 feet from me. So there goes my brand new e-bike. I only had it for 7 fucking days, and I've been in shock for like 3 fucking days. I'm just starting to like feel like normal again, and it was pretty traumatic. It was one of the scariest fucking moments of my life, because I almost like burned to death. It was a giant inferno of this e-bike. It was literally like a bomb went off like fucking 2 feet away from me. And when I ran away, I had to check myself to make sure I wasn't on fire. That's how bad it was. It was like insane. It was fucking insane. Like if you look up lithium ion battery explodes, they have like little ones that are in phones, or they have one, there's a video of like a scooter, and which a whole room exploded from a scooter, and mine was like a fucking big one. So you can imagine how fucking crazy it was. And all, like, I had fucking my work on the phone. I had fucking the police trying to talk to me. I had firemen trying to talk to me. I had random strangers coming up to me. There must have been 100 people that were trying to talk to me all at once. And I'm just sitting there going like, can you guys leave me the fuck alone? Like, I just almost died. Like, for real, I almost fucking died. And I'm like, my stress level was like 10 out of 10. It was like, it was fucking insane. It was fucking insane. So one of the people that came up to me, I guess he tried to put it, he had a little fire extinguisher, he tried to put it out and help me, but it was a lithium fire. You can't just, you need some kind of special anti-chemical, because it was not a regular fire, it was a chemical fire, right? So you need a special kind of fire extinguisher, or just let it burn. So they just let it burn, and it was like fucking burning for like fucking 10 minutes. And there goes my fucking e-bike. So this one guy who tried to get a fire extinguisher, him and his family came and talked to me, and they started up a GoFundMe to get me a fucking new e-bike. And I guess it's at $1,400 right now. So I'm fucking blessed, and I'm thankful that people are helping me get a new e-bike. But holy crap, man, like I almost died. I was like, for like the past 3 days, all I've been doing is not like laying on a floor, getting up once in a while, having a smoke, and then just going back and laying on the fucking floor. Like I'm just like, I was literally seconds and like feet away from getting blown up, because the bike was on top of me when I crashed. It wasn't like it wasn't like a motorcycle or something where you go like, if somebody fucking crashes on a bike, they go and fly away or whatever. Like they're like 10 feet away and they get up and they can look at the bike. It was like, no, the bike landed on me. I was underneath this bike, and as soon as I put it on the sidewalk, within fucking 5 seconds, on the sidewalk, it just fucking started smoking, and it fucking exploded. And it, like, there was no like little fire where I could like put it out, like little kindling. It was just boom. And I'm like, holy fuck, are you serious? I worked my ass off all October to get that bike. It cost me like $2,000 fucking dollars. And this fucking idiot cuts me off, and I almost fucking hit him because he didn't signal when he was turning right into a parking lot, and I'm like behind on the right where you're supposed to be. So he just turned all of a sudden. No warning. So how the fuck was I supposed to avoid that, right? And I'm like telling the cops what happened. I'm like, is there any way you can catch this guy? Cameras don't work. Were there any witnesses? And I was like, yeah, that one lady over there, but he took off on the QEW, which is the highway here, going like fucking 150 kilometers. He like sped away, so he knows he fucked up. He knows he almost killed me. So there's a GoFundMe. Actually, my latest short is like a 4-second clip. I didn't take it because I was mentally fucking like checked out at that point. Like that was right after it happened. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was like, fuck this, fuck everything. But one of the guy took a video of it, and he sort of turns the camera, and then you can see in the video my bike on fire, and that was probably after 5 minutes of it burning. It was fucking insane. It was insane. Never experienced that in my life. It's on November 1st, and I'm grateful that people are helping me get a new bike, because there's a GoFundMe and everything, and that's not why. I'm just here to tell the story. I'm not here to ask for funds or anything, because I think I have enough by now, or I don't know. I didn't even set the GoFundMe up. It was set up by somebody else. The goal is like 2,200, and it's at 1,400 right now, so that's pretty good. I can just probably cover the rest, but like, I'm just here to tell this what happened. It's like, Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking horrible. I was physically okay. Like, my arm hurts still. My hand fucking got all cut up. And my head hurt for like a day, but it's okay now. If I wasn't wearing a helmet and I got knocked out, if I was knocked out, I would be dead. There's no way, because it would have burned me alive. Because no one was around. I had to get up myself. There wasn't like people. People just started coming after they saw the big inferno. They were like, "What the fuck is that?" So no, at the initial fucking crash, there was no one around. Like, if I didn't get up, I'd be fucking burned alive, or in the burn unit. I'd be in the hospital, or I'd be dead. There's no question. There's no doubt. This thing fucking, like, 2 feet away from me exploded. It was like one of the most traumatic fucking things I've ever had happen to me. All because of some fucking idiot who didn't signal before he turned, and I guess he didn't know I was there, or he's fucking ignorant, and I just fucking crashed because I didn't want to hit him. And the cops are like, even if we caught him, there's nothing they could do, because I didn't actually hit him. So he would just get like a ticket for not signaling or something. Meanwhile, I'm out of a bike for $2,000, and my mental health has been like destroyed for like 3 fucking days. It's like, what's the point anymore? Fuck this. And I try to tell people what happened, and it's like nobody gives a fuck. It's like, I almost died, dude. I've known you for fucking like 20. I've known you almost my whole life, and it's like, I literally almost died. And I got friends who just don't give a shit. So I've had to reevaluate my entire circle of friends. It's like not even like, how's it going, or are you okay type of thing. Like, nothing. And it's like, well, I know you're online, you're just completely ignoring me. So I'm like, I gotta cut people off, you know. I started cutting people off. I'm like, if my near-death experience wasn't even enough to fucking like get you to fucking like care at all, because if it was reversed, like, I've went to another city for somebody that was in the fucking hospital. Like, his mother fucking wrote me a couple years ago, and I stopped working, and I went to another city to make sure that this guy was okay. And I can't even get like, how's it going from people. It's like, I'm fucking like mentally like checked out, and I'm just kind of like fed up with people, you know, who are supposed to be my friend. So anyways, I'm here to tell this. I was just here to tell the story about how I almost died. So I don't know, I think death is calling for me. So if I'm not here, if I'm not around much longer, I don't know, but that was a fucking harrowing, fucking traumatic thing that just happened to me. And I'm just like fuck everything, you know. Like, there was one girl that was messaging my friends being like, are you okay? Is Sam okay? He's not writing me back. Tell him I love him. Tell him that I'm his girlfriend. She said this, and I'm like, she's not my fucking girlfriend. She already has a boyfriend. What's she talking about? So I asked her, and I'm like, are you my girlfriend now? Like, what the fuck? What's going on here? So I don't know. My life is just fucking fucked up. And 2 weeks before that, guess what? I found a phone. You know what else happened to me? This is my life. I found somebody's phone on a road, and I don't know whose it was. So I waited for them to call me, and I'm driving around, and they followed me. They found it. They tracked it, and they were like following me around, and I was like, oh, here's your phone. I didn't steal it or anything, but you can have it back. So I returned somebody's phone from them. They didn't even fucking thank me, all right? So I'm like going about my day. And hours later, hours go by. And then someone messages me, and they're like, why are you stealing people's phones? I was like, what are you talking about? This person, while I was driving around, they were taking pictures of my car. They took pictures of me. They posted it on Facebook, on all these fucking groups, telling people that I stole their fucking phone. When all I did was find it on the ground, and then I returned it to them. And I didn't want anything. I just said, I know what it's like to lose a phone. Here you go. It sucks. I found this on the road. Did I get a fucking apology? No. Did anybody give a shit? No. It's like, this story goes well with that one. I almost died from a bad driver, and then I got accused, and then 2 weeks before that I got accused of stealing somebody's phone when I returned it to them. And I didn't even fucking steal it. I found it on the fucking road. It's like, wow, thanks. Gee. So I don't know. I just got shit to vent. Nothing ever good happens to me. That's why I fucking play the music that I do. It's all that's shit that's inside. It just fucking creates grunge rock. It's like, I have to create the music I create because I can't rap. It's not good enough, man. It ain't good enough to fucking play pop music, okay? To get all this shit out from my fucking soul. It ain't good enough to play death metal. I don't want to growl. I want to scream at the world and tell everybody how they're fucking retards. I don't tell stories in my music. I don't make up like horror stories to sing about. I sing about fucking what happens to me and all the shitty fucking people that I have to fucking deal with. I have to sing about fucking not wanting to fucking kill myself. Just for spite, you know, just out of spite. Just do it for spite. because I don't give a shit. Okay, I gotta go. I'm doing shit. Goodbye.